child. He's 5 years old and he's in baseball. So we do discipline him. We go to his baseball games. My boyfriend and I, and also my son's father is also active in his life, and we go and he disciplines him.
Let me ask another question.
We live together. He disciplines him as well.
Let's see if this is true. Just going to give names. Bradley. That's the boyfriend's name, Bradley. Your son's name, Kenny. All right, that's your son's name, Kenny. Kenny's acting up. Bradley smacks Kenny. I told you don't do that anymore. Get in your room. You come home. Kenny tells you, Bradley smacked me. Are you going to go ahead and speak to Bradley and say why you smacked Kenny?
Yes.
Or are you going to be like, all right, well, Bradley smacked you. Well, you must have been doing something wrong.
But I would have had the same question.
No, we need one mic at a time. Who want to go first?
Number one, they wouldn't be by themselves. Like, my man's going to be at work. So when do you have time to slap him if I'm not there? That was not happening.
No,
and
this is a hypothetical.
If it did happen,
hypothetically speaking,
I would call my baby daddy and he would be getting his ass beat.
Okay, so
you're not touching my son. You're my boyfriend. That's just not gonna happen.
No.
That's my child. First, I'm a mother first, and I'm a woman after.
Yeah.
So that's not happening.
You tell it, Queen. You tell it, Queen.
Allow me to get in there.
What about you?
Allow me to get in there. So, quickly, very brief. Bradley would not have to provide for my kid. Don, what is it, Mikey, Kinky, whatever? He has a father.
I get it.
Let me get there now to this part.
Hypothetical.
Right. Let me stick to the hypothetical. Now, I am going to ask Bradley. He smacked me up. Oh, okay. Hey, Bradley, what happened? What? If you have the authority to provide for my kid, you also have the authority to discipline my kid under certain circumstances. So I'm going to ask Bradley what happened. What happened? So based on what happened, but I will. Based on because when what's the kid's name again?
Kenny.
When Kenny has any needs and I need Bradley to cover, Bradley comes and covers.
But smacking him physically?
I would have smacked Kenny myself if he would have done whatever he did.
That's not his father, so red flag.
So I'll take that red flag.
Okay.
I'll take that red flag.
Real quick. I get it real quick. Let's stick here. Let me hear your answer.
That's kind of like, that's exactly where I was going to go with that.
Let's stick with the hypothetical. Right. Remember, the hypothetical is you're not home, Kenny acting up. Bradley's that's your boyfriend. Mm-hmm. He got no kids. He disciplining your kid. He smacks Kenny across his face. Kenny goes flying. Boom. Go in your room, Kenny.
That's not happening.
Are you going to tolerate that? What's going to be your response?
I think it's all situational, to be honest with you.
But that is the situation though. Stick with the hypothetical.
But I think it is situational, and as far as the dynamic within the home and your relationship and your children.
Okay, let me map it out real quick. Okay. Let me map it out real quick. Just because I see you want more context.
Correct.
No, she doesn't want to answer the question because she knows. I mean, so you see, this is one of the reasons guys just can't. It's not as easy, you know. It's not as easy dating a single mom because as soon as you smack the kid, then the mom's true colors. Even if you paid full college tuition for the kid, as soon as you smack the kid, the mom will forget the fact that you paid the kid's full college tuition, and she'll be like, "Why did you smack my son?" All right, go ahead, DJ. I can hear you.
Hold on.
And honestly, that's because, like I said, guys, I believe most men don't have an issue dating single moms. But these days, especially these days, back in the day, men didn't even care to talk about, you know, the investments of dating a single mom and having to write down, or if I have to pay for his kids or baby daddy drama and things like that. Back in the day, men didn't care, you know, because we still had kind of traditional roles, you know. But these days, men have to write down, oh, if she has a daughter, I may have to be worried because the daughter could say, because we've seen these videos so many times, especially with celebrities. The mom says, oh, he touched my daughter. That's one thing as a man you have to think about when you date a single mom. And then if you smack the kid, that's another issue. And then you have to deal with the baby daddy drama sometimes. And then some guys have literally lost their lives because the baby daddy gets jealous. He deletes you, you know, because you're talking to the mom because the mom moved on with you. You know, look at the situation of Future and Russell Wilson and Ciara. Apparently, she changed Future's son. She changed his name to Russell Wilson or whatever. You know, she changed the names. Like Future doesn't have rights anymore. So now, if they break up, if they get divorced, now the kid is attached to Russell Wilson. Now Russell Wilson has to deal with the fact that he has built a bond with a kid that doesn't belong to him. Because I don't care how many times Ciara changes the son's name from Future to Russell Wilson, the kid knows who the real dad is. And at some point, Russell Wilson is going to tell the kid to do some shit, and he's going to be like, you know, my daddy. Future is my daddy. At some point, it will come out. Because kids are not dumb. Kids know who the real father is. So at some point, it doesn't matter what Russell Wilson does. At some point, the kid always yearns for the biological father. And if he doesn't, we see the consequences of a kid not having his real dad in his life. You know? Mr. says, if he does not have full authority, the kid, then he should not have full responsibility. Yeah, Mr., you're right. But that's the thing. They pick and choose. It's like, pay for my child, do everything for my son, for my daughter, but you better not have any responsibility. They pick and choose when they want you to be a man. They pick and choose when they want you to be a good stepfather. But when it comes to disciplining, did you see how quickly she said she's going to call it? And did you guys see how quickly she said, if my boyfriend smacks my son, I'm going to call the baby daddy to come and handle it. And this is how some guys lose their lives. Because if it was my kid and another man smacks my kid, I don't care if he was in the wrong, you don't get to smack my kid. So that's how some guys lose their lives. Because the baby daddy is going to come over there. He's already mad that you've been clapping the baby mama's cheeks all night, right? You know, he's mad that you took the baby mama, right? And now you're smacking his kid. He's going to come with a pew, 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 and he's going to finish you off. Because some guys have nothing to lose. You know? Mrs. Plum says, it seems like they passed that point. They're past that point. Ciara's son seems to already see Russell as his father. Yeah, for now, because he's still a kid, but kids still know who the real dad is. For now, yeah. For now, it seems because he's a kid, he can't really speak up. But the space for his dad is always going to be in there. You know, him getting his name changed, he didn't ask for that. Ciara did that. Yeah, for now, because everything seems fine. But in 10, 15, 20 years, we don't know what it's going to be.